Hey everyone, it's Sara Oblak Speicher here, and today I want to talk to you about trusting and knowing that even though you don't have all the answers and you don't have the immediate access to all the information as an expert, as a service provider, as a leader, that you develop the muscle of trust and knowing that exactly what is necessary and needed and meant for the greater good of those that you talk to and those that are in front of you, it's exactly what will be coming through. This live stream was inspired by a couple of recent conversations that I've had with incredible women in particular who can go neck to neck with their male colleagues in their own respective industries when they're holding themselves back because, when they sit down with the paper and pen and try to map it all out on a paper, their own processes, the systems, the frameworks for how they operate, how they help their clients, they don't necessarily have it all structured. They might not necessarily have all 200 steps down. And a little voice on their shoulder is pretty loud, actually. Who do you think you are? What do you think you're doing? You don't deserve that. You're not good enough. And literally the words that they shared with me. And I want to say that I remember and I know exactly how that feels. The funny thing, however, is that, tapping into my background as a basketball player, what greater illustration than being an athlete when you play with other teams? You can practice all you want. You can have all your plays studied. You can move, with your teammates with your eyes closed and know exactly where somebody's supposed to be standing and where to pass the ball and what moves to make. But by the time you're playing your opponent, you have to read the court. You read the opponent, you read your teammates, and you literally respond in every single moment. You have this knowledge, you have the tools, and you simply trust yourself that in every single moment, in every given circumstance, you will know how to respond, you will know what to do. And being in business and as a leader, not just in the athletic arena, not just in sports, but pretty much anywhere, even as a parent, we are winging it all the time. And are we really winging it? No, we have so many tools at our disposal. We are practicing. Our practice is literally our product. Practicing every single day, mastering all those tools that then we can access when the time comes. And it's not when we're sitting by ourselves behind a computer trying to work from the neck up, but it's when we tap into our inner guidance, our source, that we can access this supreme knowledge and untapped greatness. And that does take practice. But then something even more powerful happens when you get to talk to and when you are in front of the person that you're collaborating with, that you are creating with, that you are guiding or leading or coaching or consulting. All of a sudden, you co-create this synchronicity that acts as a key to a vault that holds all the information, all of the ideas, insights, knowledge that, again, it's inaccessible just by yourself, but you access it, you tapped into it with this synchronicity. And look, as somebody who has been formally trained as a consultant, somebody who has been indoctrinated into the idea that you have to have it all figured out, that you have to have all the answers if you want to compete. If you want to justify specific fees, if you want to justify specific titles, and you have to prove yourself, right? Yeah, I come from this world. And that was one of the greatest shifts and one of the greatest transformations and actually releasing practices that I could gift myself over the years. knowing and developing this trust and deeper knowing, higher knowing, innate knowing, and being completely okay with it. Even when, let's say, you have a conversation with a prospect, and I remember I was the same way when I first started out. I was asking coaches, potential coaches, mentors, consultants, like step by step by step, because I did not believe. I was scared. It was new to me. And they already had this down. So they had the confidence, they had the sense of calmness and this trust and knowing that we will get to exactly what it would be required as we move along. And I do the same thing now. There are certain things that I can tell you right from the bat. This is going to be the framework. This is what typically happens at 3-month mark, at 5-month mark, at 8-month mark, at 10-month mark, for example. These are typically the obstacles that come up after this happens. These are typically the curveballs you might see after that happens. This happens when you grow incrementally. This happens, and you can expect that after and with the quantum leaps. Yes, all of that based on the experience. And yeah, there's some mystique, there's some mystery, there's some magic with it that goes hand in hand with unlocking those synchronicities. And those are the things that, like I said, I had to learn how to ease into it, and I had to learn how to trust it as I moved from typical, very strategic, very tactical consultant and into a world where we now play in multiple realms, when we're playing in multiple dimensions. Not everything is tangible, not everything is measurable, not everything is predictable. It literally is playing, and it's like a beautiful dance. It's a powerful dance. But you know what it also creates? It creates this unique ability to engage all the senses. And when you're hearing, for example, I've had clients come to me and they would say, I don't know exactly what you were talking about, but I want some of it. It felt so good. It sounded so amazing. I want some of it. I never saw the whole movie with the, what is it, Cat's Delicatessen, and Meg Ryan. I'm gonna have what she's having. I actually never saw the movie. But I would assume that that's one of those cases. I have no idea what's going on there, but it looks fun. I want some of it. And that's what it is. I literally had people who turn out to be amazing clients that we work together. Not just clients, but soul family. That's exactly what would be stumble upon one of my videos or one of my posts and read it through, and it was like, this thing spoke to me. I don't know who you are. I never followed you before, but I want it. How do we make it happen? So yeah, just wanted to put your mind at ease in case, like I said, you are in the space right now when you are tapping into a more mystique part of you and still trying to stay with one foot into the old way of operating, into the holding on to those old paradigms that you have been indoctrinated into, old patterns. Oh, thanks for the hearts. Thanks for the likes. Yeah, trust it, develop the muscle, it is the muscle memory, letting go, reprogramming the old muscle memory and developing a new one, where you can trust and you know that, like I said at the very beginning of this video, exactly what it's supposed to happen, exactly what it's meant to come through, you'll be able to access in synchronicity with the person that you're working with the team that you're working with. When they present you with their own unique questions, with their own unique challenges in particular circumstances, you will know exactly how to respond. You will know exactly what tools to pull out. You'll know exactly what to do with your tools, what to do with your clients, what to do with the teams, and so on and so forth. So I hope this puts your mind at ease. Not just that, I also hope that it really inspires you and lights you on fire to know that just if you already are asking these questions, there's so much more to you as a being that you had allowed yourself to even explore. So I'm excited for you because this simply means that the best is yet to come. Let's celebrate that. Sending you much love from sunny New York, and I'll talk to you later.